Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Ain't Nobody Squeaky Clean, and I want to start off by thanking you for joining the podcast. Could have gone anywhere, but you came here, and as always, I truly appreciate it. So today, let's get in it. So I went to the Commanders training camp yesterday. I'm a big Commander fan, and I was real happy to see my man Jayden Daniels, starting quarterback, superstar for the Washington Commanders. I took a ton of pictures of Jayden, and he looked really good. Really good. But it's funny what a difference a day can make. Because today, late morning, I saw an article stating that he is threatening to sue his ex college team to ensure that nobody wears his number 5 jersey. And that is what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to say something that some Commanders fans probably aren't going to like. And some of them are going to like it. But I'm really starting to wonder if whether or not his mom is becoming a little too involved in the business surrounding her son. Now, before somebody takes that sentence and runs with it, understand what I'm saying. I don't know what conversations are happening behind closed doors. I don't know who specifically pushed for what. And ultimately, Jayden Daniels is a grown man, and he's responsible for the decisions made in his name. But his mother, Miss Jackson, isn't simply his mom. She's also a certified agent and part of the team representing his business interests. So when situations like this happen, I think we immediately gravitate towards her, especially if it's something that doesn't seem to be going the way that we would hope it would go for a superstar athlete. Here's what happened. So Jayden wore number 5 at LSU. He had an unbelievable career there, and it was capped by winning the Heisman Trophy in 2023. LSU didn't give number 5 to another player during the next 2 seasons, but now sophomore cornerback DJ Pickett is wearing it. Why? According to the new LSU coach Lane Kiffin and former coach Brian Kelly, Pickett had been promised number 5 during his recruitment. Pickett says he's worn number 5 since he was 4 years old. So, he definitely is attached to it. Jayden's representatives weren't too happy. An attorney representing Jayden sent LSU a cease and desist letter telling the university it could no longer use his name, image, and likeness. His family spokesperson said they felt deeply disappointed and disrespected by LSU's decision to give another player number 5. And this is where you lose me. Jayden, come on, man. I love you as the quarterback of the Washington Commanders. I think you're super special. I think you're something that we've been praying for in Washington Commander Nation. I think you have the potential to be one of the faces of the franchise for a very, very long time. But LSU doesn't owe you permanent ownership of the number 5. You won the Heisman. You had an incredible season. Your name is forever connected to LSU football. Nobody can take that away from you. But another young man wearing number 5 does not erase Jayden Daniels. And here's something even more important. LSU has an actual process for retiring jerseys. Under its rules, an athlete has to be removed from college competition for at least 5 years before becoming eligible. And even a retired LSU jersey doesn't necessarily mean nobody can ever wear that number again. So why turn this into a public fight? And that's where mom comes into my thinking. Parents are supposed to protect their children. I understand that completely. And if my child became a multi-million dollar professional athlete, I'd want to protect them from everybody trying to take advantage of them too. But there comes a point where protection can become interference. I've been an overbearing parent. I super cheered for my daughters in any sport that they ever play. Eyes are on me a lot of the times when they're playing. So I know what people are thinking, especially if I ever step out of line, because they judge the child by what their parent is doing. And that doesn't change when you become an adult. We've seen it in the NBA with LeVar Ball and his kids. We've seen it with Ja Morant and his dad. We've seen it with a lot of different players and their parents. So reiterating again, there comes a point where protection can become interference. And sometimes the best thing somebody in your inner circle can tell you is leave this one alone. Not every perceived slight requires a response. Not every disagreement requires lawyers. And not every battle is worth fighting simply because you can fight it. Sometimes protecting someone's brand means convincing them not to fight. And that's what concerns me here. Because Jayden Daniels has built a reputation as a quiet, humble, team-first guy. Why risk changing that perception over a college jersey number? And think about DJ Pickett. That young man didn't steal Jayden's number. According to people involved, they promised it to him when they recruited him. What is he supposed to do? Say, no, I can't wear the number I've worn since I was 4 because Jayden Daniels wore it before me? Come on. If LSU broke some private agreement with Jayden, then Jayden absolutely has a right to be upset. Handle that privately. But sending a cease and desist stopping LSU from using your NIL takes this to another level. Even Jayden himself now says he hopes the issues between his team and LSU can be worked out privately, while emphasizing that his focus is Commanders football. And that sounds more like the Jayden Daniels we've gotten to know. Here's the bigger issue. When you're the franchise quarterback, everything around, everything around you matters. Your play matters, your leadership matters, your public image matters, and yes, your circle matters. We've seen athletes through sports whose parents, friends, agents, and entourages eventually became part of the story. You don't want that. Jayden is 25 years old. He's the quarterback of the Washington Commanders. He's building his own legacy now. LSU was part of the journey. It shouldn't become a battlefield. And mom, if you're helping drive this, this might be one where you back away. Protect your son when he needs protecting. Fight for his money. Fight for his contractual rights. Make sure nobody takes advantage of him. But sometimes the greatest protection you can give somebody is telling them this isn't worth it. Because here's the truth. DJ Pickett can wear number 5. Another LSU player can eventually wear number 5. There could be 100 more players who wear number 5. And none of them will ever be Jayden Daniels. The Heisman Trophy isn't disappearing. The highlights aren't disappearing. The records aren't disappearing. His place in LSU history isn't disappearing. So Jayden, let the kid wear 5. Go win in Washington. Go chase MVPs. Go chase Super Bowls. And make the number 5 so legendary in the NFL that we're not even arguing about who is wearing it at LSU anymore. Because sometimes protecting your legacy means knowing when not to fight over it. That's my take. So today, I want to leave you with this. I'm a fan, and I'm going to continue to be a fan. And I hope this young man takes us to multiple Super Bowls, multiple championships, and he has an incredible, multiple Pro Bowl runs, all the success in the world. But I hope they learn from this. Sometimes it's better to walk away and see how things play out rather than trying to force a hand that could image your name and likeness at the next level while you're trying to protect it from something that happened in the rearview mirror. So as always, this is Ain't Nobody Squeaky Clean. And I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed week. And go Commanders.